And next to the West African nation of Mali. Today, Islamist fighters destroyed a bridge using explosives near the Niger border. And meanwhile, French forces pushed towards the rebel stronghold city of Gao. But Lindsay Hilsum of Independent Television News reports that the Malian army is now posing problems for the French military.
The Malian army is on the lookout for jihadis running from French bombing. Soldiers in units fighting further north say the Islamist fighters are well armed, and many of them very young. In the gendarmerie in Sévaré, an officer brought out a 16-year-old he said had been captured near Douenza, a town the jihadis had occupied until last week. The boy said he'd just been looking for work.
They gave us clothes and shoes. We stayed with them, cooking for them. After a few days, one team of Mujahideen went out to fight, but we stayed to cook for the others.
He seemed bewildered. I never carried a weapon, he said, and my friend and I ran away when the fighting started.
When the Mujahideen left to give food to their colleagues at the checkpoints, we realized that we had to leave. When we were walking, we came face to face with a patrol of the Malian army. They started asking us questions. When they realized that we stayed with the Mujahideens, they took us with them to the gendarmerie to find out more about us.
On a barren wasteland across town, a sign that both sides in this war can be cruel. And civilians are the ones who suffer. The well is spattered with blood. The Malian army is said to be responsible. You can just make out a body at the bottom of the pit. The old man showed us a second well. The French International Federation for Human Rights says in the last 2 weeks, Malian soldiers in Sévaré have summarily murdered 11 Tuaregs and Arabs, accusing them of being jihadis. At least 2 bodies have been stuffed down these wells. The local people took this red earth and put it down the well to stop the body from smelling. This conflict is entering a very dangerous phase. Most of the people I've met so far hate the jihadis. They want to support the Malian army. But if the soldiers behave as badly as their enemies, then what's to stop the people from going to the other side? The French are only too aware of the problem. Tuaregs and Arabs further north fear reprisals by the Malian army. To them, the jihadis may be the lesser of 2 evils.
Listen, it depends on the will of the local population. They have to choose their fate, whether or not to accept the jihadis. It's hard to fight against a population who is in favor of the jihadis, so the Malian people will decide the future of Mali.
French armour is far superior to that of Al-Qaeda in the Islamic Maghreb. But if the people of northern Mali fear and hate the Malian troops fighting alongside the French, victory may be hollow and short-lived.
The Malian army got a boost from Britain today. Its defense ministry will deploy a spy plane to Mali to help with the military intervention.